There we go. There we go. Okay, if you... Oh, I'm typoed. That's fun. There we go, sorry. Funky things, funky things. Playing SWtOR Republic. If you reload it, it should be up properly now. My bad. Sorry. Hydration is always good. Yeah, I'm playing SWtOR Republic because I do that. Rocky start. Hello, everyone. Thanks for having a look, Andrew. I thought first though I'd show that we have Steam achievements up for SWtOR Republic, and then with the game update 6.1.3, they'll be going to be retroactive when you log into the game. So that'll be good. So yeah, basically there's got a lot of basic stuff. So a lot of this I'll unlock when it logs in when the game update goes up and it's retroactive. So that's good. But a lot of the single player stuff I won't get, of course, for that. So yeah. You can see achievements now, basically, on the Steam section of the game. But yeah. I do weekly SWtOR Republic streams. It is in the schedule as SWtOR Republic. I just forgot to update the stream title, which was silly for me. This isn't a first time thing. I have actually played through all of the stories before, but I do forget a lot of the storylines, so it's good to revisit them. And it helps promote a still active community of Sales EU, at least storylines that people could play through for free to play. And then the expansions are just you could sub for 1 month or whatever. Now hopefully it doesn't suddenly go, oh, I need to update, not like earlier. So cool. We should be good. Do that fade. Right. How are you going, Andrew, if you're still there, or whoever's watching? Yeah, funky start. I was feeling a bit tired this arvo, so I had a nap. And that didn't help. That's good, Andrew. That's good to hear that you're going well. I've got my coffee. So the storyline so far for the Trooper has been a part of Havoc Squad. On the couch watching your missus play Lego Jurassic World. Oh, that's cool. Lego games are always fun. I think Jurassic World is one of the ones I haven't really played, just because I never really got super into watching all Jurassic Park movies, because after the first one, I was like, okay, that's a good movie by itself. How many times can they repeat the mistake, right? So yeah. So far with the Trooper, we're basically going after... If I can just do this, boop. Yes, I made a little transition as well to put in the middle, so that's cool. We're going after the traitors, which at the big end of the first planet defected to the Empire. The ending of Half-Life 2, saying in your opinion? Yeah, I can definitely see Half-Life is a great game, because it really does make you care for the characters as well. Has sank in a bit. Definitely wanted to be continued. And we're going to Taris, which is a planet in the old... in KOTOR, that people would know it from. And suffer... what mail have I got? Oh, I got money. So yeah, it's Half-Life 2 ending. And my opinion's not too much different to what I said before, because I still think that it just wasn't a good place to leave it. Really. They really should have delivered on that.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is General Garza. Do you copy?
Of Half-Life 2. Or a Half-Life 3 if they were going to make it that one game. But I think it would have been really difficult for them doing the crossover between Portal and Half-Life, which may have caused some of the issues, but at the same time, they should have delivered on it sooner than what it's been, and they need, yeah, that, basically. Affirmative.
I read you loud and clear, General.
I understand you've just landed on Taris. I've already contacted our local regimental commander, Colonel Gaff, to secure his support.
Is he gonna
Colonel Gaff
have
doesn't
a
know
bit
the
of a
specifics
gaff?
of your mission, only that he should assist you in every way possible. I'd like to keep it that way.
Okay, need to know basis.
I'll keep quiet on the details, General.
That's for the best, Lieutenant. Taris is a dangerous and untamed wasteland. A Sith attack several centuries ago leveled every standing structure and virtually eradicated the local population.
That was Darth Malik.
Where cities once rivaled Coruscant, only swamps and ruins
Oh,
remain.
thanks for the cheer,
Reclaiming and rebuilding
Andrew.
the planet has become an important symbolic goal for the Senate.
Yeah, I will. I'll have fun, Andrew. Yeah, not the best place to leave Half-Life. They really should have delivered on more. I'll do what I can now.
If there's any way I can aid in the reconstruction, I'll do it.
Of course. Just don't lose sight of your primary objective. That's all I have for you, Lieutenant. Report in when your operation is complete.
Time for some fun. Oh, roger that. Time for some fun sounds more like the smuggler.
I'll contact you as soon as the job's done, General.
He does respect the authority, chain of command within the military, just not really the senators. Alright. Boop. Taris, with some SWtOR music, KOTOR music used in it. I've also gone back to 720p because I asked someone as well, and I noticed watching back a little bit that some of the visuals weren't great, and I think that's because of my bandwidth, because the internet here is Aussie internet. I'll blame that. So 720p it is. You'll get to see everything properly still. Be good. Wait. I gotta think of a better title.
Welcome to Taris. I'm Governor Suresh. On behalf of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for joining us in this historic project. For your safety, please do not travel beyond the military-secured safe zone outside the settlement. This world and our work here will shine as a beacon of hope to all of the Republic.
I was a bit silly not updating it before I started.
We have many obstacles to overcome. Together, we stand taller than any obstacle. Let's get to work. Together.
So take note of her, because she definitely appears later as well. It is important plot in the later story. Starship upgrades.
I've got good suppliers. Only the best sold here.
Could wait and get the
Feel free to browse.
best ones, but I don't really do the Starship stuff much. I just tend to want to experience the story of the flashpoints and the trooper more. Whichever class I'm playing. Oh yeah, this is the planetary story arc. So here we go.
We've been waiting weeks, and those things are still swarming our property while you sorry excuses for defenders of the Republic sun yourself on the base.
This is a military operation, sir. This planet hasn't been cleared for civilian occupancy.
My brother didn't mean to be insulting, but for 3 centuries, our family has dreamt of reclaiming our place on Taris, and now to be stopped by those things.
The private is right.
Taris is a dangerous place. What are you doing here?
Our ancestors
I can
escaped
be a bit
Taris
rougher
before the bombardment.
with people.
They kept everything, deeds, papers, we've even got hollow images of the estate. They always intended us to return.
We can't go chasing civilian claims, justified or not. We've barely got the men to hold the base.
The Republic validated our records, but some outlaws set up a camp there. They've got security droids all around the perimeter.
Can I help?
You need something dangerous
He still
cleared out
does want to
first?
help people.
It's not rat ghouls or anything. There's someone living there. Sentience.
They've got security droids all around the perimeter. It's a war zone. We almost got killed entering our own property.
The Republic will respond to all such claims of hostile, non-indigenous life forms based on strategic value.
They
I'd be
wouldn't
happy to
ask if it's
volunteer.
valuable.
Yes, tell this coward we're the rightful owners, and he has to help us.
You want to explore? You look like you can handle it, but it's your choice.
Would you really be willing to take such a risk for us?
Yes. I'll do what I
Your
can.
claim seems just.
Great. They're all yours then. You find anything important, you can fill out a form at HQ.
All we need is to get those blasted droids cleared out and find out who's controlling them. I can handle the rest.
Oh, really? Just rolling up my sleeves because I realized I didn't turn my heater down. That's alright. I need to go down. We'll see how much of a gaff he's made of things.
Well, well. General Garza graces us with her finest. At ease. I'm Colonel Gaff. These are my senior officers. Your CO sent orders to do whatever is necessary to support your mission. Of course, she didn't see fit to tell me what that mission is. You care to enlighten me?
Afraid I can't.
I can't discuss the details.
Typical. Forget the reconstruction of Taris. I gotta shift everything around and help with some top-secret mission nonsense. Whatever Garza has you looking for, you won't find it on Taris. Nothing unusual has happened since I took command.
Patrol teams 3, 5, and 8. All lost, or without explanation.
Sergeant Dorn, I
music.
don't recall giving you permission to speak.
I wasn't speaking to you. I was speaking to the Lieutenant per General Garza's instructions. Are you ordering me to violate Code 73B and ignore the General's directive, Colonel?
Always got a regulation to quote, don't you, Sergeant Dorn?
Yeah, so Alara Dawn comes up a bit more in this story. SWtOR. Let's hear her out.
If the sergeant has information, I'll take it.
The matter was settled days ago. Taris is dangerous. Casualties are common on patrol teams. It's unfortunate, but not unusual, no matter what Sergeant Dorn says. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got a planet to run. Carry on with your secret mission. Just don't muck up anything important.
Apologies for the Colonel, Lieutenant. Not all men are meant to lead.
You have intel for
If
me?
you have information that could help me, I'd like to hear it.
Very well, Lieutenant. I'm Ilara Dawn, sir. Sergeant, First Class, Commander of Search and Rescue Squad 204. We have 3 full squads, all MIA on patrols. The situation is critical.
What do we know?
You have any idea what happened to these men?
I'm afraid not, Lieutenant. Casualties are common on swamp patrols. Rakghoul attacks account for the majority, approximately 87%. However, SAR sweeps discovered no evidence of Rakghoul activity in these instances. Someone else attacked those teams. If you're looking for unusual activity, then this is it, sir.
Tell me about the rat ghouls. Would I want more information? Probably.
What exactly is a rat ghoul anyway?
And that helps.
Rakghouls are
as
disease-carrying mutants. Rakghoul bites and scratches are infectious. Those infected become Rakghouls themselves in 6 to 48 hours. I included the last known coordinates for the MIA patrols in my official incident report, Lieutenant. I'll load it into your datapad for your review. Taris falls under unexplored, unsecured territory protocols. All armor cams transmit to SAR Command. I'll contact you with developments.
well. Very well then. I'll
Sounds
take
like
the
a
help I
plan,
can
Sergeant.
get.
Good luck, Lieutenant.
That was interesting. I've had drill instructors more relaxed than that woman. Not to mention that accent.
I only noticed her looks.
Who cares if the woman is uptight? She's gorgeous.
You want to take a shot at her? Go right ahead. I'm sure it'll work out really well. Guess it's off to work then. I'll watch our backs.
Man, you gotta loosen up a bit, Eric. I'll take a shot at her, yeah. I'm actually not sure what the male trooper options for romance are. I'll have a look. Boom, boom. Oh, come on. Companions for the trooper. Trooper down here. Yeah, she'd be the only romance option. Spoiler alert, sorry. But I mean, it's nothing major, and you see it in this stream anyway, how it plays out. So cool. If you're watching later, well, there's a bit of a clue of what's gonna happen, yeah. Search for the patrol team 3. Odd angle through the grass.
Power converters, Lieutenant. Old ones. Any theories on how they got to that location?
There could be a clue.
People who attacked our patrols may have dropped them.
Possible. None of the other patrols logged similar discoveries. Power converters come from ignition systems, engine parts. It takes work to remove them. Someone dropped these converters. Either the patrol or their attackers. We need more information to determine which.
Understood.
I'll search the next coordinates immediately.
I'll remain in contact, Lieutenant. Dawn out.
Okay, she's already heavily helping us out here. That's a bit of a clue. That's cool. Munch my... Oh, sip my coffee. Get the deep husky voice. Oh, that bit of a thing in the back of the throat. I don't know. Last night was long because I did the rest of Half-Life 2 in one stream. So this morning was a bit like waking up, and I didn't really feel like doing anything much. Surprise, surprise. If I have time, I might even stream a bit earlier in the day on Saturday. I'm thinking about it. Oh, where's your sound alerts? This is unacceptable. I don't know. Have something happened to them in between? I don't know, Will. Well, thanks for coming. I'm not sure what's happened with them, because I have not changed anything in my settings. Let me just look. I'm gonna make sure I mute myself. I should move forwards while I'm going. Oh no, they come out of mine. And they come up on mine. Just getting a blank screen right now. Try reloading it, Will. They're coming up on my end, so I'm not sure when I load the browser. Yeah, it could be. I'm guessing it's a Twitch glitch.
More power converters. According to the logs, this patrol followed an entirely different route. Either both patrols recovered the same engine parts from separate locations, or the converters were dropped in both areas by one group, the attackers.
I wouldn't jump to conclusions too much.
This could all be just a coincidence.
The odds would be astronomical, Lieutenant. We're past that point now. A specialist MO7 science officer could examine the converters to determine their source. We have such an officer on staff. I will notify him while you search the last coordinates.
Copy that.
Sounds like a plan, Sergeant.
Very well, Lieutenant. I'll proceed to Science Division at once. Good luck, Lieutenant.
Must be a glitch. Of course, I'm looking from my end, so it may be different from looking from a viewer's end. Let me see here for 1 sec. Go to the chat and go to... And they're coming up on my phone as well as on my browser, so it must be a glitch. Different browser maybe? Sometimes, I noticed with the video producer when I was doing a couple of highlights last night after my Half-Life stream, the Chrome worked better than Firefox for some reason. And this is Cersei saying, okay. I had some glitch on Firefox for a silly reason. That is the way it goes.
Hold. My people are refugees, survivors of the battle on Coruscant. Would you turn us out of yet another home?
This land belongs to someone else.
The owners have been waiting for centuries to return here.
So many men are here to reclaim this planet who know nothing of its past. Ancient Taris was a blight on the Republic. The black mark on its reputation for freedom.
Skip the history lesson.
I don't need to hear this.
There's more than history when we still bleed for it today. This is my land. My ancestors owned it for generations before the humans on Taris exiled them and all other species below ground. I have their documents. So old they were kept in printed form. Read them yourself if you doubt me.
It was a long time ago.
The Republic must have had reasons for supporting such measures.
What reason can deprive millions of their homes and drive them underground? If you have any sympathy for our cause, perhaps there is something you can do? We are alone and at the Republic's mercy.
Look, she's saying that her people have a claim. But not all of them are Togruta there. That was, forget the name of it, but there's aliens around that was in the background. And there's a Nautilus behind her right there, I noticed. So you get out.
I'll use small words. Be gone by tomorrow. You've seen what I can do.
You have already destroyed our defenses. I will risk no lives to defy you further. Give me my papers then, so I might at least try whatever avenues the Republic opens to me.
I hope you work something out.
Here they are. I wish you luck.
Thank
he
you
doesn't
then,
want him to
for
die,
that,
but
at least.
like, she's
I am
saying
sorry
that
to
it's
see
her
humans
ancestral
have changed
homeland.
so little in 300 years.
See, look at this. She's saying that it's her people that have been originally owning the land here, and yet there's not one other Togruta there. And there's 2 Nautilans, brain fart, Jabba's skiff guard species,
We find no true refuge.
and one of this species. It's like, come on. Pull the other one. At least at the moment. At least in my trooper. He's looking around going, that's a little bit sus. In here, interesting. Oh yeah, this is searching for the patrol team still.
shot.
We tried to get ambushed by scavengers.
Lieutenant, status report. Are you injured?
Flirt, I could use some I could use a checkup.
I might be hurt, Sergeant. You'd better come rescue and search me.
Flirtation and other non-mission critical communications over priority holochannels are strictly forbidden by procedural guidelines, sir.
I'm pretty sure that was a no, Lieutenant.
Your attackers were scavengers. Threat assessment reports classify them as a non-combatant.
I tried.
That classification is clearly inaccurate. I'll notify command.
Give me everything you know.
I need to know where these scavengers come from, their numbers and armaments.
Unknown, sir. Local intelligence felt they weren't worthy of investigation. Armed hostility against Republic personnel clearly justifies an immediate armed response, Lieutenant. It's your call.
Alright. I say we strike back.
Need to move against these scavengers immediately.
Orbital scan has just managed to pinpoint the location of the scavengers' compound. I'll scramble up my team and prep them immediately. We'll effect entry to the compound once you've created an opening.
For freedom! No, I don't think he's quite like that. Understood.
I'll see you on the other side, Sergeant.
Good luck, Lieutenant. Sergeant Dawn out.
Alright. And not as good shield, but that's okay. Ooh, we're going into the next area, I think. So I think I can just jump back here and do the planetary story arc thing. Thingos, stuff to do. Continuing on the storyline tonight. Got a question for.
So who are the crooks who set themselves up on our property? Did you drive them off?
Some aliens with a sob story.
They say they've got claim to the land, too.
Nonsense. The Republic approved us. I'm not wasting time on some fortune hunters.
It's been 300 years. Maybe we should talk to them.
Forget it. It's ours. Ours at last.
Hey, good job. Both on the droids and getting those two off our necks. Brass called me when you left. Wanted to see if your work's as good as your rep.
You better believe
I'm a soldier. I'll get the job done.
Captain Childress is gonna love that attitude. He's got something for you to do, and he said to pass the word. If you're interested, go look him up. His office is at HQ, other side of the base. Tell him you're the one who ran off the Brat Brigade.
Ooh. Not as... Oh yeah, there's two of those slots. Cool. I was thinking not as good, but then there was two slots, so... Makes sense. Yeah.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only.
So they're not doing too bad, but slow progress on rebuilding Taris after Darth Malik bombarded the planet. Although he sort of bombarded one side of the planet. So I don't remember if there were any... There mustn't have been any settlements or anything on the other side. Trying to think. Yeah, they mustn't have had any buildings on the other side to be able to assist with quicker repairs and reconstruction. Unless Malik bombed the other half afterwards. Compared to what we saw in KOTOR. Him on yawning and all that. Yay! Oh yeah, this is one of the things.
As you can see by the data, there is no disease in known space that propagates as quickly as the Tarisian Rakul plague. Even one individual Rakul can start a pandemic, as we have observed in 81 colonies to date.
You are, at least at the moment,
Until a vaccine can be widely distributed, it is highly doubtful that any civilian colonization effort will yield lasting results. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not sure where everyone else is. I've been wondering that as well. It's been half an hour already since I started streaming. So I'm like, okay. Grim news.
I didn't know rat ghouls had gotten so many colonies.
Rat ghouls have been the story on Taris for 3 centuries. HoloNet archives say a Dr. Thorne developed a rat ghoul serum vaccine just hours before the bombardment. I've been trying to acquire the serum, but short of putting a blaster to someone's head, that's not going to happen.
Well, if it's for a good cause.
If there's a cure out there, you'd be saving millions.
Don't tempt me. There's a pirate camp not far from here. I heard they went after the ruins of SWtOR Memorial Hospital. SWtOR was well preserved. If there's rat ghoul serum to be found, it'd be there. I asked Commander Viki to step in, but since it wasn't a Republic hospital, the pirates have legal salvage rights.
I'll see about that.
Commander Viki has her hands full. I'll handle the pirates.
I can't say what will be required to get this done, but this
Why
plague has infected
is someone
half the
appearing in the
planet's worth of people.
cutscene?
So if that serum shows up on my lab table, it'd be unethical to throw it away for any reason.
SWtOR, why have you not
position is
fixed this by now? I always get bugged at it. It's like, why do they have that sort of problem with the cutscenes?
Captain
the
Childress.
conversations?
I want to thank you for taking the time to see me. You did nice work on that land claim mess. Like we flew this many troops to the armpit of the galaxy so some kids could play pioneer. It'll take way more than it's worth to make this planet livable. Only thing interesting about Taris is that it's the worst failure the Republic's ever had.
The Empire won that day.
The destruction of Taris was a terrible loss.
And we almost let it happen again on Coruscant. 300 years after Taris, we still don't know squat about how to defend against a bombardment once ships are in low orbit.
We need to change that, for sure.
Good men die when we don't learn from our mistakes.
That's why I'm here. I sent commandos to defend a research team at the crash site of the Endar Spire, the last Republic warship shot down over this planet. If we're lucky, that ship recorded the whole bombardment. But my team's lost contact, which means there are desk jockeys in the wild with the most valuable data on Taris.
I'll go find the team then.
They've still
Sure,
got comms.
let's do this.
Tell them help is on the way.
The crash site's a ways out, fast as you can make it. I don't know if we've got survivors. Research team's your number 2 priority. Data's the most important thing. Take anything the Endar Spire recorded to Commander Viki at the outpost.
Alright, cool. Yay, level up. And I've got my couple of things here. Alright. Nothing there. Alright, I check those when I level up because I forget. I guess I should check this for new skills and whatever, but it doesn't make much difference. At least not to me. Oh, 2 viewers now! Someone may be liking, but hi, second viewer! Oh, well, I did change the limit for the push-ups and sit-ups to 10. Cause I'm like, we'll see. It's mainly just so that people don't do it too many times during a stream, because like if people do it, if a lot of people try and organize and do it together, it's just like, well, I don't want it to be too many at one time. They're basically abusing it. So that's why I put a bit of a limit on it. The Endar Spire. Which, have you heard about KOTOR much, Will, about the story in that? As far as what takes place? Because this planet is very much connected in with KOTOR. Especially with the Endar Spire being the ship that you first wake up on in the game, and then you end up coming down to Taris, and then it's the first section of the game.
Lieutenant Carlslew, I'm all that's left of Commander Childress's 5th detail. Please, tell me you're our reinforcement.
Your hopes are answered.
I've come to get you out of here.
Give me a moment. All's clear, guys, and we've got some muscle from back on base. This is what's left of our research team. The others got ambushed while working. Scavengers must have guessed we were after something good. We need to hold them off long enough for the research team to recover and download that data.
Alright. I think I'd say I'll take over now. It's taking charge.
I'm on point. Researchers inside. Anyone who's not working, fan out behind me.
Aye, sir. Aye.
Yep, he would do that as a soldier.
Okay, data's priority 1. Everybody into the ship. Go!
Oh, one other viewer left. Oh, well. I guess it depends what you're after when you're watching the game as well. Because I'm very much someone that goes, well, I'll watch the story and like share the story with people, because that's kind of what I want to achieve with these streams, is sharing the story as far as all of the class stories, and then we'll go into the expansions, probably with 4 of the characters that we've already played through when we get to that, one by one. And so that happens. Yeah, there's a, I don't know, I haven't really seen other people streaming the same sort of thing, or at least haven't looked too hard, to be honest, but yeah. It's a thing as well that this is nice and chill, so any topic can be brought up, and we can chat about it. I'm just waiting on the other people to come in that are usually here as well. Oh, I need to activate the other generator subsystem, that's right. Boom. Hey, chill. There's a dude. Scavenger assault. Yeah, this is pretty easy at the moment.
If you hadn't come when you did, those would be our smoking corpses there, no question. Unfortunately, we're not done. Not until this Rex data is in the hands of Commander Vikwi.
You won't need me for that.
Shouldn't you be taking care of this?
If I had my men, sure. But we've only scratched the surface of the Endar Spire's data. We've got the high priority stuff, but we need every log and every camera. If I take off with the delivery, that leaves the Slicers helpless. If you go, I can defend us until the reinforcements arrive.
Why couldn't you do this before then? If you struggled with the groups of scavengers that were there before, you would struggle defending this place. Foolish characters. But I guess gameplay is not equal to the story as well. It's quite different. Oh, that's moderate influence.
Wow. That's really thoughtful.
Is it though, Jorgen? I forget if there's any characters. Oh, I haven't got all of the kills with Alara. Or Tano. Or Yun. Oh! That'll be good. Okay. I forgot I hadn't gotten all the kills for the achievements for the characters. In Jorgen, of course, I have. But then when it's to Alara, then I'll be with her. And all that good stuff. Here we go. Ah, and the Rakghoul serum is in here too. Did they change where this is? I think they may have. Or it's probably just been so long since I played the Trooper that I forgot.
Another kill.
I'm gonna go this way first. Alright. Here we go. And I don't have too much extra to talk about. I was chatting with Jeff earlier today, it was really cool. Seems they're not going to work today, so yeah. That's unfortunate, Will. I put them there so he could have fun with it, so that's unfortunate. And his name is John Cena! Yeah! Is there an announcement one?
Think so. And his name is John Cena!
I've got the voice change as well. Maybe I can put a channel points thing for... Yeah, I can create a custom command. Yeah, I can put a channel points thing for changing the voice on the voice changer. That'd be fun. Yeah, you feel much better now. Yeah, for sure. That'd actually be pretty cool. I might do that. As a channel posting, 2,000 maybe?
You're from the Republic. Watch out. There's a huge alien guarding us and... Ah! There it is! Run for it!
Kinton Strider. Oh, it's not that big. I've seen bigger. There we go. Easy.
Get us out of here!
Oh yeah, I need to go up here to release him. Cutscene time. No? I guess it's when I talk to him again. Yeah.
Who are you? You took that thing down easy.
Oh, my audience just doubled in size. Woo! I'm Special Forces.
Commanding Officer, Havoc Squad.
You're kidding. They actually sent Havoc Squad after us? I'm Ensign Tane, sir. I think it's a good thing you found us. The scavengers were gonna ship us off to some guy named Needles as soon as we healed up.
Ooh. Needles? As in Ryler Dorn, the Havoc Squad medic?
I really don't know. Needles is all they ever called the guy. Figured it must be a code name, right?
You're positive?
Are you absolutely sure they said Needles?
Yes, I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, I saw that when you
I
commented, Will.
Here they are. Cav, Goran, cover the exit. Vice, Marco, Tabba, see to these men's wounds.
Oh, great. Sergeant Dorn's here to make sure we get stomped according to regulation.
Report, Ensign. Did you learn anything about the enemy?
Yes, sir. Sergeant, sir. As I was just telling the lieutenant here, we were captured for some guy named Needles. And get this, there are Imperials here, on Taris. They're working with this Needles guy in a hidden base out in the swamps.
I'm not surprised.
These days, the imps are everywhere.
So, are you excited, Dorn? You finally have the chance to correct your old buddy's paperwork again.
What's that supposed to mean?
This is no time for jokes, Ensign. Speak plainly.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant. Sorry, sir.
Many of the local troops feel that my adherence to regulations is a result of my upbringing, Lieutenant. I was born Imperial. However, after 2 years' service in the Imperial military, I defected. Given my extensive knowledge and training, I was awarded this position under Service Code 37R.
Why defect?
What made you change sides?
The Imperials regularly violated their own stated regulations and intentions without cause. I refused to participate. We can discuss non-mission critical issues later. My team and I will get these men back to base, Lieutenant. You proceed with your mission against Needles and his Imperial installation.
Got any messages for the imps? Yeah.
Is there anything you want me to pass on to your old friends, Dorn?
We have our separate duties, Lieutenant. I'll leave you to yours.
Okay. Yeah, she's very mission focused. Which for sure may be a problem if I'm like, yeah, I want to have some fun, but still. Just missed the lead. I'm waiting for Lock-On or Bengus to come on. They're usually quite fun to comment. Alright, anyone's welcome to comment. Ask me any Star Wars questions and whatnot. Or even any other questions. I recently watched the latest episode of Fire Force. That was pretty good. Having fun watching that. And good stuff. Cool. There we go. See if I can just skirt around them a tad. Yeah. I was thinking of playing Jedi Academy on stream when I do the Dark Side ending, and KOTOR when I do the Dark Side ending rather than doing the pre-recorded ones, or I could even play them normally with the canonical endings on stream. That could be a thing I do if people are interested, rather than the pre-recorded ones, because I mean, I'm enjoying streaming and the interaction. I would like them to say on topic though, a bit more, be a bit more timeless as far as if anything around the current era pops up in the conversations, but hey. It seems like I'm making more progress on streaming, as far as I've actually started making some money off of it. I'm yet to get paid, but I'm getting some money, which would be awesome. and stuff, so yeah. Oh, now we've halved our viewership. Yeah. This is... I started doing the weekly SWtOR streams as a way to just sort of chill and chat with people. Where it can be a weekly sort of Q&A thing and AMA and whatever. Actually, I could put that on there, couldn't I? Where goes that? I could put AMA and the tags, I guess. I guess there's a tag for that. Yeah, there's a tag for that. I'll put that on. That sucks. I guess it's just one of those nights. Like, I think I had one other stream where hardly anyone came on and commented. And it's just one of those things, I think. But, yeah.
You picked the wrong medbay to rob, Vac Brain. There's gonna be 200 Death's Claw pirates coming through that door.
I don't know if Lethal sorted out his internet yet. I think it was... Last I saw he tweeted about his audio being funky in his new place. So I don't know. I haven't really been talking to him too much about it, though. I killed an awful lot of them.
There's not that many left. Trust me.
Wait. When I said you picked the wrong place to rob, I meant, we don't have a lot of money. And it's true. Most of our manpower is laid up with the rag ghoul plague. If I'm not around to administer the serum treatment, it's gonna be nothing but carapaces and claws in here.
So it works, does it?
I heard you dug something up. I'm going to need it.
Yeah, we've been using it to, Whoa, wait. No, you don't. No, you can't take it. These people are infected. If you cut off my supply of serum, these guys are gonna turn. You know what that means? I'm gonna have to shoot them all in the head before they try to eat my liver.
So make more.
So you're a doctor, right? Synthesize some more.
With what? My state-of-the-art facilities? I can only use what I find, and we don't find much. The only place I can think of that might have some left is the ruins of Dynamet General. The place was basically Ghoul Town. You want serum, you get it there, and leave us alone.
And serum now. I'm not going on some wild goose chase.
You've delayed long enough.
Fine, take it. But these people will die cursing you.
That's my mission, to get the serum. I'm not gonna get infected just because you don't want to be eaten. I'm turning into a rat ghoul myself, mate. It's always funny getting internet sorted out here in Australia. In anywhere maybe, but Australia is always a bit funky as far as
you are fit for duty. Return to your
things
post.
happen.
Welcome back. Let's get those serum samples analyzed and see what we've got.
I'm gonna turn my heater down. I'm getting quite warm. Yeah.
Well, thank the Force for good Tarisian storage technology. I wasn't sure anything would still be viable after 3 centuries. While we wait, is there a cost to these samples I should be aware of? A deal with a pirate crew, perhaps?
Oh, it seems to be. Running over cords and things. Yeah, it's fine, it's working. I only had 2 things on, so I was wondering. I'm just gonna say nothing to worry about.
I gave it up pretty easily.
Well, that's a pleasant surprise. I guess there's good even in the worst of us sometimes. Here we are. Fortunately, the plague is so virulent it cultures very rapidly. Bad news. The serum you recovered looks like it was effective 300 years ago, but the Rakul plague has mutated since then. This serum will only provide effective immunity for extraordinarily healthy individuals.
Can't we improve it somehow?
How do we make it stop modern rat ghouls?
Manufacturing a true vaccine requires what we call a lucky survivor, someone whose system has made antibodies to the plague. We haven't had a survivor yet, for obvious reasons, but this serum might provide the link we need. If I infected an extraordinary individual protected by the serum, I could collect the antibodies and make an effective vaccine.
So the interesting thing is the doctor said that the vaccine worked when it wouldn't work properly, according to her. That even worked.
What happened to most virulent disease in known space?
I need someone with proven recuperative powers. Someone who gets injured almost on a daily basis. Ideally, they would have survived stabbings, shootings, poison, infections, maybe all of the above. I understand your profession exposes you to physical punishment. Do you think you could survive infection?
Republic better thank me.
All right, but if I end up as a rat ghoul, I want a statue. A non-rat ghoul statue.
Let's, hope it doesn't come to that. We have a medical droid, SWtOR, set up to observe rat ghouls in the field. He'll be able to collect the antibodies and slow any potential complications. After I give you the serum, go out there and test it. Let the rat ghouls attack you and see what happens.
Getting bitten?
You don't have this plague in a needle or something?
If it needs to work in the field, it needs to work in the field. Now, here's your serum injection. I hope the Force is with you, because the science is stretched to the limit.
Is it now? Yeah. So this is... The weird thing about this is there's rat ghouls and everything. Yeah, there's no real gameplay mechanic for actually turning into a rat ghoul. Now, I know it would be hard to do. It's just like a debuff. But it's still a thing of like, well, there should be a legitimate consequence when you don't have the vaccine to being scratched by the rat ghouls and turned into one.
If you have any questions about military operations on... Ah, Lieutenant. I was expecting you. Excellent job at the SWtOR Spire.
Commander Beakley?
You're the one I'm supposed to report to?
Yes. I appreciate the service you have done for me and for the Republic. The data from the SWtOR Spire will be invaluable to the Republic's war efforts. Lieutenant Carlsu tells me there's close surveillance footage of the Imperial warships.
Again. Do I leave the serve?
Havoc Squad belongs to the Republic, sir.
And the Republic is honored to have you. Thank you for your service. Republic intelligence has been waiting for this data since the bombardment fell.
Yeah, I got a mail, that's what that meant. Yeah, things aren't as good as I did the heroics before. Get infected by a rat ghoul. Let's do it then. Let's either do it out here. I don't know if... I mean, I guess you get infected by a rat ghoul anywhere and it works, but... the droid to collect the antibodies is this direction, so... Whoop, whoop, double again. I'm doubling down. Come on, infect me, rat ghouls. Really? I almost died trying to get infected with the rat ghoul plague. Yay! Alright.
On your lead.
Yeah, I got infected. Nice. You just let them attack you basically and get infected. Oh, he's down there. Let's go. This still has a timer? No, it doesn't. It has a timer when I'm there, but theoretically the antibodies should still be there after the time. This is basically the reason why the player character doesn't get infected by the rat ghouls. But it's a little bit... I mean, it's fairly near the start, but it's a bit worrying if you do get infected by the rat ghouls before then. But that's probably one of the things where it's difference between gameplay and the actual story. Whoop.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Alrighty.
I see your infection is progressing. Hold still while I take samples for analysis. While I transmit the data to Dr. Cell, there are some questions I should ask. Do you have any of the following symptoms? Dizziness, fever, shortness of breath, an inexhaustible hunger for sentient flesh?
No, but I got clawed up.
Can you do anything about these cuts? I'm losing blood here.
I'm sorry, my core function is in analysis, not trauma care. Ah, here's Dr. Cell.
Good news. Your antibody count is off the charts. I'll start work on a vaccine immediately. You are remarkably brave. Our progress has just jumped forward by years. While you recuperate, I'm going to transmit the usual secrecy agreements. Just use your thumbprint to sign on the sensor.
Well, since when do we do this? Yeah.
What do you mean, usual secrecy agreements?
This is standard procedure when the Republic develops biotech with significant earnings potential. We develop the vaccine for Republic soldiers first, and when it's proven, sell it to colonists. Until then, it's under wraps. We don't want the Exchange or the Sith funding some horrible operation with an underground version.
Sure, important people first. That's what my soldier would think. It's going to the soldiers first, and he doesn't want the enemy to get it.
I guess that makes sense.
Thanks for soldiering up. I'll see you get a donor fee, but I can't promise a cut of the profits. The amount of money we're talking about is staggering. I could make a career out of a vaccine like this. And you put yourself on the line to make it happen. I won't forget.
At this part with the vaccine, it's very much a thing of, did every character do that? I don't think so. A lot of it, I think, would on the Republic side would canonically be what the Jedi Knight does, but not the other classes. But there's nothing specifically stated other than trying to logic it out.
Lieutenant, it's good to see a soldier of your reputation slumming with us out here in the wilds of Taris.
You look worried.
What's the situation?
We're having some trouble. Nothing I couldn't have predicted, but there you are. Our bases here are far from self-sufficient. We're not farmers, and there's no existing infrastructure here to work with. We're at the mercy of our supply ships. And this one's just went nose down in some of the worst territory on Taris.
Did you go after
Is the
it?
ship lost? Why haven't your men recovered the supplies?
Our men tried to reach the ship once, but they turned back after taking serious casualties. They said it's more than just rat ghouls, but couldn't make an ID. If you still want to go, you'll need to talk to our quartermaster at the supply shed across the base. She's got the exact coordinates of the crash.
Alright. That's noticing. I remember this from playing the smuggler before. See if I can notice anything. Nothing particularly stands out there, so he must have all his embellishment stuff around the way.
And you're just going to make this all better, huh?
What?
Usually people are happy if I come to make things better.
I'm Karen Weck, Quartermaster. Commander Gardet just called to say you're retrieving our supplies. For which, by the way, I and the rest of the troops here humbly thank you. But I don't want Commander Fat Pants to think it means he gets away with this.
Commander Fat Pants.
Embezzle the Republic's money to bring in dress blues from Alderaan. But don't worry, one of our top Special Forces guys will bail you out.
Your commander's embezzling?
That's a serious accusation.
I said over and over that the ship needed repairs. The left stasis generator was loose, and the hyperdrive motivator was seeping fluid. But Gardet had already spent our allotted maintenance budget on himself.
And my soldier hates that.
If this is true, he's a blot on the Republic, and I'll bring him down.
These are good soldiers here. They deserve a better man to lead them.
Indeed.
If you can take this holo camera out to the crash site, you could get the evidence I need to get him court-martialed.
Give me the camera.
You've won me over.
Thank you. If you take holopics of the engine, I can show that the documented lack of repairs is what caused the crash. The most important thing is the supplies, though. The crash site isn't far. When you get everything, bring it back here so I can distribute it.
Pretty simple. Down there and just there, easy. I don't want to do the bonus for it, like examine the engine and that, because then I can get the proof to take him down. Oh yeah, this guy is hilarious in the smuggler storyline. Because I'm pretty sure around the same moment you get the guy that's obsessed with those he's obsessed with those goggles and he can't take them off. Oh well, he doesn't want to more than he can't. And yeah, good fun. There's some great moments in this game. Forget if you can examine the engine after you get the supplies, probably, but let's play it safe and examine it. Hopefully Lethal gets back to doing some stuff soon on the streams and whatnot. Good fun to catch him streaming again. I can tell him to get good with my emote. Also, it'd be interesting to see how long the second emote takes. I think it should take around about the same time as the first emote. I'm still not sure what I want the tier 3 emote to be at the moment here on Twitch. So that's the thing, I'm just like, well, If I think of a good idea or someone comes up with a good idea, then... Because at the moment... There's just not many options for the emotes as far as being able to upload them. I think I can upload one for each tier subscription. That's about it. And then I think as I get 15 subscribers, I'll be able to get more and all of that good stuff. We're taking them out. This is the class story section again. That's cool. Boom. 3 viewers! Whoa! We tripled the initial viewers. Welcome, people. Maybe it's going to start picking up from now. Then again, I don't know. Access the database. You know what? I'm gonna fight dudes. At least, oh no, I'm not gonna take the extra time too much, but yeah. I'll make sure to get rid of any in the area that I'm in. The one's in the way. And I'll say heal up because just in case. All that good stuff. Some of it I feel like when I say it, it's like, duh, yeah, I'm healing. Yeah.
Looking for Needles, are you? I'm afraid he's long gone, my friend.
Freeze, don't
see
move.
those hands? Nice and slow.
Don't worry. I won't give you any trouble. I wouldn't stand a chance fighting you, so I won't. Instead,
he put his hands down.
Let me make a suggestion. I'll tell you everything you need to know about Needles, but in exchange, you have to let me go.
How do you know my
objective? Seem to know an awful lot about my mission here.
You're wearing a Havoc Squad insignia and searching Needles' files. It doesn't take a great mind to put the two together. It's simple. Let me live, and I will tell you everything. Kill me, and you'll learn nothing.
Come in, Lieutenant. This is Sergeant Dawn. Do not trust this man. I served with him in the Empire. His name is Taris.
Who are you talking to? Dawn, is that you?
Taris is a mass murderer, Lieutenant. A war criminal.
Oh, really?
A mass murderer, huh?
During my time in Imperial service, Taris ordered the executions of hundreds of civilian non-combatants and full-scale bombings of unarmed populations. Furthermore, these actions were committed in circumvention of direct orders from Imperial command.
I am a soldier. I do what I must to achieve my objectives, just like you, Lieutenant.
And start talking.
Tell me about Needles, and I'll forget what Dorn said.
Whatever you want, I'll tell you anything. Needles
we won't
is
really
doing
let him go.
experiments on the rat ghouls. He wants to understand the disease, to turn it into a weapon. He left here a few hours ago. He said he was visiting some friends in the ruptured sewer system to get more samples.
I'm going to need a lot more detail here.
Rat ghouls. He needs more to continue his research. He won't say who his friends are, but they supplied the rat ghouls. That's everything. That's all I know. I've given you what you wanted. Now what about me?
Now you pay for your crimes.
Welcome to your execution, pal.
No! This isn't fair.
It's justice.
The discussion ends now.
I'll meet you back in the SWtOR office, Lieutenant. Dawn out.
No!
Filthy Imperial scum. We never did say we'll let him live. We just said, give me the details. I forgot what Dawn said, but you're still Imperial scum. Aha. Back there.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
There we go. Then we can get this embezzling officer down.
We don't have antibiotics. They come on the same ship as everything else.
You're supposed to keep better tabs on that sort of thing. These men have the Sicilian flu. They could die if... Lieutenant, do I read from your face that you brought welcome news?
Everything's here.
I've got what you asked for.
Just in the nick of time, too. The men came close to mutiny when I cut rations again. They knew this wasn't going to be a luxury cruise.
What do you expect? You ask your men to starve while you eat bantha steaks from off-world.
I'll see him court-martialed.
These pictures prove you knew the ship was damaged, and you sent it anyway.
They're going to Republic Command, along with my documentation of every personal purchase you've made. These men left their families and risked their lives to come here. If they die, it should be for someone better than you.
I didn't know the ship was so bad. I thought if it was serious, they'd catch it on Ord Mantell.
Make it up to the men.
A good commander lives under the same conditions as his troops.
I never realized how quickly we go through our supplies. If I thought we couldn't last a month, I have some personal stores. I'll distribute them while you finish here, as a gesture of good faith.
I never thought I'd see anyone put the righteous fear into him like that. Good job, and thank you. Actually, if you're still interested in serving our soldiers, there may be something else.
Oh,
normally, our fourth outpost comes here to pick up its supplies, but their convoy never arrived this month. I'm afraid something happened. They need to be found.
Want me to find
Just tell me where to look.
You've got to be the best friend these soldiers ever had. The route between the outposts runs along Lake Brel. Not the best planning. There's rat ghouls there and a Nexus spawning ground and worse. Usually the convoy's managed by only traveling when the sun is highest, plus lots and lots of firepower. But if they're out there too long, well, you need to find them.
And time is of the essence.
Every moment we delay risks their lives. I'll leave right now.
Whatever happened to the convoy, we need to make sure Morn Outpost gets their supplies. Sonic emitters along the route usually keep off the worst of the critters. But if they're on the fritz, that convoy would have walked into a feeding frenzy. Fix the emitters and see what you can find about the convoy. When you're done, report to Commander Yajek at Morn Outpost. And thank you.
Yes, I need to return here after the class mission. Right. Then back here. Pretty easy to do the daily thing here, actually. And of course it takes a couple of hours or whatever, but you just play through the main story and I'm almost already done, depending on which planet and how much you're doing on the planet, of course. I think with the smuggler, when I was stealthing around, it went slower because you get progress towards that when you kill enemies.
Good work with Taris, Lieutenant. War criminals do not deserve the opportunity to strike deals. Lab results confirmed Taris's account. Needles has almost completed a weaponized strain of rat ghoul disease.
However, the data makes no mention of Needle's friends in the ruins of the transport system.
So who are they?
Do you have any idea who these friends might be?
Available intelligence doesn't show any populations in the ruins of the transport system, but scans of the area have been cursory at best. Rak ghouls infest the area, making scouting by foot inordinately difficult. However, one traversable route has been located.
Then that's where I'm going.
I'll scout the area myself.
Any geographical information you can bring back would be very helpful, Lieutenant. This ruined transport station is our only lead to Needle's location. I would encourage you to stock up on supplies and munitions before entering the area. Good luck.
Oh, she wished me good luck. She must like me. Alright, so then that's along there, right? It's all along this way. It's so much quicker with the quick travel rather than having to take the speeder there as well. So it is well worth, if you're playing this game, to work towards the global unlocks with the legacy travel and stuff. Of course, you need to be a high enough level of legacy and all that to do towards it, but you do level up legacy and everything by completing the class stories and all that, and doing the side quests, I think. So there's a lot of side quests or side missions that I'm not doing in these. Oh, Taris, well, yeah, that's that. There's a lot of the side missions that I'm not doing in these streams just because of time. If I did every side mission, I'd have to break up each planet into multiple streams, and I'd like to do a planet per stream. So that's where you can take your time with it. And they have really good and well thought out side missions as well. At least in the base game. There's stuff to be said of the stuff in the expansions. At least in the most recent ones, and some in Shadow of Revan, but at least in the base game there's some quite they're mostly really well thought out side missions and interesting subplots. The main story. Nice! Got the stuff. That is actually a lot better stuff, hang on. Let's do this. Oh no, that's fine. Okay. Hooray! Oh yeah, the belt isn't as good looking. That's what was different. Ooh, large influence gain, small.
Thanks very much.
Low influence gain. Influence gain. Stick that up there. Gathering lockbox. And all that stuff. Right. Oh, that's a large influence gain.
Oh, nice.
And the companion influence doesn't matter too much.
Nice.
In the long run for a lot of it. Ooh, I've got 4 viewers now. Nice. But I still, out of habit, do the companion gifts things when I get them. By holding on to them and all that. And it speeds up the crafting, so if you're actually going to do crew skills, which I'm not worrying about because I already have maxed out, well, mostly maxed out crew skills on my other characters. It improves the speed and everything.
Down.
Yay, Tauntauns. See? Yeah, I still don't have a lot of money. I want to get the fast travel to the starship as soon as possible. I forget how much it costs now, but it costs a decent amount. Save up the money for that. Then I just save up the money because there's still... I'm needing funds to be able to level up the crafting again after Onslaught. Raise the cap for the crafting. Now, what am I opening? This. Brain. Yes, this. Character perks. Oh, I can get it. It's only 50,000. Easy. Done. Oh, I got a skill as well. Let's get the skills and all that good stuff. There's Harpoon. So, priority transport, personal starship. And I might put her right there. Oh yeah. Harry can have that. So Harpoon pulls a target to me.
Do it! Make your dreams come true!
Do it! Hi, lock on! Welcome back to SWtOR. The sound alerts seem to be working for you. They weren't working for Will, so it must be a Twitch glitch on his end. Just kill them Siths. For sure. But we're killing Imperials for now. I killed an Imperial
We just
earlier.
stopped to rest. Geozel found a scratch, and we don't know if it's the Rakghoul infection, so we're waiting. And Ferdoin might be coming down with the Geonosian swamp flu, but we're on our way, I swear, and you're looking at me very strangely.
You now have 5 times as many viewers as I had before. 4 times at least it says on mine, but it could be 5 and it needs to update. Yeah. Not diggity damn. Feeling a little defensive.
What are you expecting me to accuse you of?
Nothing. I mean, look, I know we're late, so people naturally start thinking...
Thinking what?
That you were dead?
Would they care? I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be... Are you even Republic? I don't recognize it. Oh, forget it. I was never a good liar. We aren't going back. Is that what you wanted to hear? We've deserted.
How could you do that?
What kind of man abandons his comrades in the face of such an enemy?
We're not the only ones talking about running for it. We just got the first chance. 5 years we've been out here. No break. Most of our friends have died. We're wounded, tired, broken. Fighting something that can't think, can't be frightened. And if you get the slightest scratch, you become the enemy and your own squad puts you down like a dog.
Yeah, we haven't killed a Sith this stream yet because they've been more Imperials. People in the Sith Empire. But it's the Empire founded by the Sith and not the Sith that we've been fighting so far. Go back. My soldier is very harsh on deserters as well, especially given the rest of the squad deserting that. You're still half asleep.
You must return to your post. You knew the risks
You're
when you
good,
signed
lock
up.
on.
I can't. I'd rather kill myself, I really
Your
would.
mistakes are just preserved on the stream forever, yeah? He should die in your place.
Every soldier knows they might have to die for the Republic. What makes you so special?
You think we didn't agonize about that? If we were fighting the Sith, if our deaths would mean something, but there's nothing on Taris. But he's right, guys. The outpost can barely staff a full watch as it is. The Rakghouls will get the lot of them. I can't live with that. I guess we have to go back. No matter what happens.
Mm-hmm. Indeed you do. Because that's what good soldiers do. They stick in there for their comrades and they don't go back on their oath of loyalty to the Republic. Like, yeah, the Sith, I would say, are the Force users. Or the species, because we have the species in this point in time. But mainly the Force users that adhere to the Sith code. That's what I call Sith. Or the Sith species. But also I make sure to mention species when I mean the Sith species usually.
State your business.
So,
This is a Republic military outpost, sovereign territory of the Galactic Republic. We will defend ourselves with deadly force if necessary.
Oh, come on, I'm Republic.
First Lieutenant Havoc Squad, most recently aboard Mantell.
Lieutenant, welcome to our outpost. There's no unauthorized travel this far into the wilds. Best policies usually blast first, chat later. Don't suppose you were sent by Commander Guarded with news about our supplies.
I cleared the route for them.
It was a breeze.
That's a relief. Our own convoy never reported back. Wouldn't be the first time we lost one to the Nixu. I was about to send another, but that means leaving the whole outpost understaffed and undefended. And the rat ghouls have been real active this month. Don't suppose you saw any sign of our boys. If they're still alive, they better have a good excuse for leaving us hanging.
They're on their way back.
It's your problem now. I'm out.
That sounds like there's more to the story than you're telling
Metal
me.
Gear.
I'll get it out of them when we get back to the base. Whatever their excuse, I can't imagine it will be good.
I never ended up playing Metal Gear when I was younger, so yeah, the quote didn't quite hit for me. Which is unfortunate, but I get why, because my parents are very much the one of... They wouldn't want me to be playing too many violent games and whatever when I was younger. And even then I just heard about some games. And those weren't ones that crossed my radar earlier. So, yeah.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
What's gonna be, Jack? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to your old master? I think that's Jack Napier. I think Jack Napier was one of the aliases of Joker. Actually, I mean, I've already played the Arkham Knight series, but I'm keen to see what they do for a Suicide Squad game, so that's been announced, and so I'm keen to, when that comes out, have a go at it. I'm going to be having a look a bit on the pros. I'm a bit wary of games now, unfortunately, so I have a look at what's happening along the way of development and see how it's going and how it turns out. So hopefully they do a really good job of it. A really good job at Rocksteady of creating the game. Sorry, yeah, I read the comment. Nearly got the boss's accent. Well, I haven't even heard the boss's accent, so I did some random accent. I probably said master instead of master as well. Yeah, cool. Let's take out rat ghouls. What's it gonna be, Jack? Hit the road, Jack. Doesn't make me no more, no more, no more, no more. You can post links in here, but while I'm playing, I won't look at the links. But you could DM me on Twitter as well and just shoot me the link to it and I can see afterwards. I think you're allowed to post links here. I believe I've disabled Nightbot from deleting them and I've allowed it on the Twitch auto bot. And if the auto mod catches it, on Twitch, then I can approve it, at least. If other people want to hear it as we go. Oh, only block links if people start putting spam links in the comments. If I get some bots and whatever that would post spam links that always join the chat or whatever consistently. But that's also why I've got some mods. Because you can catch those things if needed. See what happens in the future. Even if I do this for courtesy's sake, this is your house. Yeah, fair enough. I think as a mod you'd be able to as well. They wouldn't be able to delete your comment. But yeah, like I said, I probably wouldn't be watching it at the same time as I'm playing the game. So it'll be afterwards. Fun times. Oh yeah, this soldier is still very much loyal to the Republic. My allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy. That is not an Obi-Wan accent. Buy some AI at Robot Store. Yeah, those ones. It's weird to me when they comment buy followers and whatever, because I'm just like, if your allegiance can be bought with, you should actually be coming and watching me and interacting with the comments, hopefully. And obviously there'll be lurkers and whatever, but I really like when people comment, because then I can talk to you all. Even like you started commenting more about stuff, I'm just talking more. It's more entertaining probably as well for people. And so, that's what I hope comes of it. Rather than, oh, you can buy followers, and then someone will click follow and then never actually watch the streams, probably. You just get followers. I was talking to Jeff earlier, my mate Jeff, and he was saying about later on in Heavy Rain there's even more than just that shower scene. He didn't spoil anything for me other than it does would be uncomfortable, so it'll be interesting. Like buying readers' books, or no one's gonna read all the effort in books. Readers' books? I'm not quite sure what you mean by readers' books. Sorry. I don't read all the effort that goes into the book and stuff, if that's what you mean. Search for needles. Right, I guess he's around the back here. I'm guessing Wraith in the part earlier would have had to escape even if he tried to chase after her. So there was not much point in trying to do that either. Other than it's a different way the story goes. But yeah, the soldier's very much rephrase. Like buying buying readers for a book. Oh, that's what you meant. Sorry, because there's some DK readers books that I was thinking of. That, like, there's some Star Wars ones done and that are like children's books that are meant for people. Well, they're meant for children to practice reading, and then it goes up higher in levels for the better reading comprehension that they have. So that's where I wasn't quite sure what you meant by that as well. That's what I thought.
Congratulations to you, Ensign Sarvin, on your noble sacrifice.
It's all right. No, wait, sir, no.
That's the moment, jelly brain.
Exquisite.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll be requiring more rat ghouls for my work, Borzoth.
We already gave you the rat ghouls you asked for. When will you do as we asked?
Damn. That's actually really cool how he managed to do that.
With it, we will decimate the Republic outpost.
I smell an intruder.
So you do. Sergeant, is that really you?
It's Lieutenant now.
I've moved up in the world since you last saw me. So I see. You've slaughtered enough Republic enemies to be rewarded then. Well done. I see you aren't alone. You brought that pathetic worm all the way from Ord Mantell, just to die along with you.
Talk all you want, Doran. You're not getting out of here alive.
Your timing is impeccable. Just as I find myself with plenty of pathogen but no more test subjects, you arrive. The transformation will hurt at first, but that's merely your organs rupturing and realigning. It's all over quickly, I assure you.
We already... I smell an Imperial coward. And we already have the vaccination to the Ragdoll serum, so would this weapon actually work? That's a good question to think again.
The only thing ending quickly here is your life. Struggle if you must then, but you'll wish you hadn't made it so hard on yourself. Borzoth, please assist me in subduing our newest volunteer.
With pleasure.
I like his voice. Nice knowing you, Needles. Don't get ahead of yourself.
This battle isn't won yet.
Take them.
Yes, taking out Needles. Yes! Killed him! Weak. Coward like.
Need something?
I've got that's covering the name. Hang on. Play Diva. Should be out there somewhere.
Looks like more samples of Needle's weaponized rat ghoul disease. What should we do with them?
Oh, nice. You've read the origin of the rat ghoul plague. It's really interesting how it came about. And sort of how it was evolved. I'm still gonna get to those comics a bit later, I think. They'd be in the Knights of the Old Republic comics, I think. I mean, the Vector comic line. But yeah. As well as the surrounding stuff. What should we do with them? Take them to Gaza.
The General will want these samples.
Yeah.
Just be careful with
They
those
might be
things.
useful to the Republic.
I'd say it's about time we got out of here, Lieutenant. We'll follow your lead.
Alright, that's all of it. Nice. Yeah, really interesting comics actually back in the day. I need to get my reviews out. I don't think I'm going to bother to do the 2 camera angles. I'm just going to do it sitting like this because it doesn't seem like the extra effort was worth it, to be honest. And I procrastinate more when I have to set up the camera and everything for the second angle and do that. Good boys follow orders. Execute order 65. Order 65 was another one. I'm having a mind blank now. Order 65, yeah. Order 65 stated that if A majority of the Senate or the Security Council declared that the Supreme Chancellor, at that time Palpatine was unfit for duty. The Chancellor was to be arrested or, if necessary, killed. So that's like the opposite to what he did. The Order 65 is basically turning on the Supreme Chancellor versus, yeah, unfit to lead, yeah. I had a blank for a sec, so I checked. I thought it was something close to that, but I didn't want to say without double checking.
Welcome back, Lieutenant. Congratulations on the success of your mission.
Woo! You're the reason I succeeded.
I couldn't have pulled off this mission without you, Sergeant.
I was only following orders, Lieutenant. General Garza attempted to contact you a few moments ago. I took the liberty of briefing her on your mission status.
Much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
The General requested that you contact her before departing Taris. The holocom in the next room has been prepared for your use.
Let's get this over with then.
The faster I get off this mud ball, the better.
Congratulations once again, Lieutenant.
Yes, my soldier's taking a shine to her. Ooh. What's better? This has better defense rating. Boom. There we go. It's about checks and balances, but yeah, it's really interesting how some of the orders were actually given, like in the Republic Commando novels. Not all of them were, which would be cool to just get a list of what they all were.
I understand congratulations are in order.
Mission accomplished.
Needles is neutralized, General.
You've done very well. Needles was a brilliant man. Taking him down was no small feat. I haven't informed Cardin yet, but I doubt he'll be upset. He and Needles never did see eye to eye.
No surprise there.
Needles was insane. I doubt anyone saw eye to eye with him.
And yet, Tavis never had any problems with Needles. Perhaps that should have been my first warning. And there's something else, Lieutenant. Tell me, what do you think of Sergeant Dorn?
She is an exemplary officer.
Sergeant Dorn helped me when no one else would, General.
Yes, your reception on Taris wasn't ideal. I'm glad you managed to find the one useful officer in the entire outpost.
The one useful
officer. I
officer.
looked over her service record. Impressive stuff, I must say. Were you aware that Dorn served with the Imperial military for almost 2 years, Lieutenant?
Yes, General.
She told me she grew up in the Empire.
Yes, the accent is a dead giveaway. Pure Droman Cos.
British accent.
Sergeant Dorn earned more commendations in her 2 years of Imperial service than most soldiers earn in 10. Since joining the Republic, she's earned 2 Medals of Valor, both for rescuing wounded soldiers under fire in enemy territory. This woman has led an exceptional career.
Yeah, Order 65 was like the opposite to Order 66 because it would have stopped him from turning the Republic into the Empire and would have deposed him. It was fun. And she's gorgeous. Let's just say it.
Good looks like Dorns don't usually come with the uniform.
Jorgen likes that.
As professional as ever I see, please try to focus on the relevant details. I want Dorn in Havoc Squad, Lieutenant. Her service record is unmatched, and her assistance to you on Taris was beyond commendable.
Thought it would be the Republic soldier had an eyeliner. I'd be glad to have her.
Sergeant Dorn would make an excellent addition to Havoc Squad.
It's settled then. Congratulations, Lieutenant. You're halfway to a full squad. I'll contact Colonel Gaff to notify him about the transfer. You should go and inform Sergeant Dorn yourself, Lieutenant. Contact me from your ship when you've finished. Garza out.
Gotta have that eyeliner, you know? Yes, Sergeant Dorn, you're now part of Havoc Squad.
Lieutenant, sir? Is there something else I can do for you?
We're transferring to Havoc.
Go pack your gear. You're with me now.
A transfer into Havoc Squad? Lieutenant, this is the greatest honor of my career. I'm speechless.
Don't get too excited, Sergeant. It's not as impressive as it's made out to be.
Sergeant Dawn, reporting for duty, Lieutenant. I'll prepare my Regulation 6 personnel transfer documents at once.
Congratulations.
You've more than earned this, Sergeant.
I'll gather my personal effects and meet you on board your ship, Lieutenant. Thank you.
Here's your ship's hollow terminal. Now I can press this and go straight to my ship. Yay. Race window on the way to Palpatine to the center. Execute Order 65. And yeah, what? Like, can you imagine if Palpatine accidentally said the wrong order number because he got them mixed up? That'd be hilarious. Execute Order 65. It will be done, my lord. That'd be funny.
Lieutenant, I assume Sergeant Dorn took the news well?
That's right.
Sergeant Dorn is honored to be in Havoc Squad.
Excellent. We'll have the squad fully restaffed in no time. One other detail. Were you able to retrieve a sample of the weaponized rat ghoul disease that Needles was developing?
Yeah, like, why wouldn't the Jedi at least inform someone close that they were going to arrest the Chancellor for treason, rather than just going straight there and then he kills them, and then afterwards he goes execute Order 66. Like, he should have had it in place that if they don't come back, Order 65 is instated. Oh well. I did. It's all yours.
Enjoy your horrifying biological weapon, General.
Research purposes only, I assure you.
Right, hang on. I wanted to say the other thing. That sounded too casual for him. That's right. I did, yeah.
Got it right here.
Excellent. Just leave it in
Okay,
the secure
Alara
case
didn't
beneath the
approve
hull
of that.
communicator.
Interesting.
I'll see that it reaches Research Division. That's all for now, Lieutenant. Congratulations once
So
again.
if you're too casual,
Garza
Jorgen
out.
doesn't like it, which is odd. Alright, so... Alara's in here, so I'll talk to Jorgen first, and then we'll greet a new member of Havoc Squad. Yeah, they were also reflecting the arrogance that the Jedi Order had at the time.
Already requisitioned command for more. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised. See more action in one day with Havoc than you see in a month with the Deadeyes.
We've been busy.
There's a lot of demand for a unit of our caliber.
We mainly ran decapitation strikes, neutralized enemy commanders before a Republic offensive, left the opposition leaderless, disorganized. Sometimes, we'd camp outside the enemy's base for weeks, waiting for a clear shot. Eventually, we'd hit our target, pull out, let the ground pounders mop up.
That's really underhanded. It sounds like you were busy.
You must have chalked up quite a kill count.
Over 24 confirmed. Eventually, I was offered a promotion and a post on Ord Mantell. I took it. Smart move career-wise. More men, more responsibility. But I wasn't interested in fighting separatists.
Why not?
What were you interested in?
I signed on to fight Imperials. Anything else I did was career dressing. After my transfer, command of the Deadeyes fell to my XO, Torv.
Yeah.
Smart kid. A little green, but the potential was there.
Arrogant, and I still see them as the weakest era of the Jedi Order. So there's that too. You had a good teacher.
If he learned from you, I'm sure he's a fine officer.
Only so much a person can be taught about leadership. You've either got what it takes, or you don't. Come to think of it, I haven't been in contact with the Deadeyes for a while. I should find out where they're stationed. Catch up. Sir, you should know. General Vander contacted me. Said he'd talk it over with the brass and finagled a way to get me back on Ord Mantell. Offered me my old post. A promotion and command of their operations there. Pretty sweet deal overall.
And what did you say?
Did you accept?
Of course not. Fact is, I've been hitting the Empire harder than ever since I joined Havoc Squad. I didn't enlist to win medals or promotions. I enlisted to protect the Republic, to prove my people have a place here.
He said he just signed on to kill Imperials, so yeah. And they grew stagnant had they not meddled in politics and started other forces. And yeah, it's because, I mean, they're the weakest because they didn't have the Sith to fight against, is what I think mainly is. Because you get the Old Republic Jedi, like in this game, and they were in battle against Sith and grew more powerful through combat. And then you also have the New Jedi Order, where they battled against even different types of threats, like the Yuzan Vong, which caused them to grow and become more powerful. Of course. Yeah, that's great.
Glad you're finally warming up to your assignment.
It's growing on me.
We already lost one home to the Mandalorians. I'm not about to let the Empire take another.
Yeah, also closed-minded, yeah, like Yoda saying once you go down the dark path forever, will it dominate your destiny and stuff? Seemed like they already gave up on people rather than try and save them.
Sir, my equipment and personal effects have been stowed in full accordance with Transport Code Section 2. If I may say so again, sir, it is truly an honor to be selected for Havoc Squad.
Flirt, how about a drink?
Clearly our first assignment should be a welcome party.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I have a great deal of intelligence to catch up on. I intend to begin reviewing and memorizing all relevant dossiers and intelligence reports on our assignment immediately. If I discover any points of confusion or areas where I believe I can contribute, I'll submit a full 587B report.
Need to lighten up.
Sure, the old 587B.
Oh, I
Sounds
must have
good,
pressed the
Dorn.
middle option.
Thank you, sir. I'll get on with my review.
It's just like, okay, yeah, your forms and things.
Excuse me, sir. May I have a moment of your time?
Of course.
I've always got time for you, Alara.
Thank you, sir. As a condition of my service in the Republic military, Personnel Division requires that I report regularly on my activities. However, my Havoc Squad missions are classified and cannot be shared with Personnel Division. I'd like to ask if you would vouch for me when I report in.
I don't remember there being many other Force religions around in the prequel era in general. But I mean, there was their way or the highway as well, and that's tied in with the arrogance and everything. And they thought, oh, we're the peak of what the Jedi can be. But of course, they were wrong. Why the scrutiny?
Haven't you proven your loyalty by now?
That is a matter for Personnel Division to decide. We should use the ship's secure holocom.
And his name is Johnson!
Yeah, Will!
Reporting in per Regulation 449.
Please, Alara, you don't have to give me the full rundown every time. I know who you are. How are things?
Well enough, sir. Allow me to introduce you to the commander of Havoc Squad, my new CO. Sir, this is Captain Callum, Army Personnel Division.
Hello. Good to meet you, Captain.
The pleasure's mine. Meeting you is a real honor. Tell me about being in the top squad in the Republic, Alara. You must be keeping very busy.
I'm sorry, Captain, but you aren't authorized to know about Havoc Squad's activities. My CO will have to vouch for me from now on.
What? Alara, I don't want to be a hard case, but rules are rules. This top secret junk won't fly.
Loyalty to the Republic, loyalty to your handsome commander. Yes. Or loyalty to the handsome commander. Alara is right.
All Havoc Squad activities are highly classified, Captain. I'm sorry for any inconvenience.
Inconvenience?
Yes, now you feel complete.
Just carry on. We'll talk about this after I have one of my superiors. Kilo out.
I wasn't expecting him to react so strongly. Surely he didn't expect me to report on classified information.
You did the right thing, Alara.
Protecting classified information is a top priority.
Yes, sir. I'm surprised the captain didn't agree. If you'll excuse me, sir, I have several matters to attend to. Thank you for your time.
I always have time for you, Alara. Alright, that was Taris. So, I've been streaming only for 2 hours, so we go to SWtOR next. But then you pretty much only just got here. You don't disagree with Blade. He does look a bit like Blade, doesn't he? It'd be funny if they got Wesley Snipes to voice him as well. That'd be hilarious. You know what? I might go to SWtOR and let's start that a bit. And to walk down to the shops, but you really don't want to. Fair enough, Will. Fair enough. Yeah, let's start going to SWtOR. Well, what else would you want to see? I might change games. I want to dance, but you don't want to. Yeah, let's do that. I'll have a look. What game would you like to see me play a bit more of? Because I feel like playing a bit more, and I can sleep in the morning anyway, so I'm good. I'm gonna quit that. I could play some more Heavy Rain. Ready for Monday. Or I could play a bit more Cloudpunk. Oh yeah! I was talking to Jeff earlier and Heavy Rain... He did mention there was more than that shower scene later on. He didn't spoil anything too much, but... Yes, he did mention that. I'm like, oh, okay. That's gonna be awkward. More Heavy Rain now? Yeah, okay, let's do it. Turn this on. I'll just set it up. Ooga booga, now you want to play it. Yeah! Alright. We left off. Will he find John? Is the rain. I'm just changing all the details and then we'll be good. And no spoilers. Okay, I need to take AMA off. No. No spoilers, okay. Okay, cool. No, I just need to make sure I swap things over. Oops. Turn my TV all the way down, because otherwise it'll be